Hi everyone, welcome to craft number 2. Here's an idea how to use your recyclable jewellery. All those bits that you have that you don't wear anymore, it's maybe cheap jewellery, maybe single earrings, here's an idea. So here's my bits of jewellery, bits that I have that I cut up using my scissors and my pliers, and I put it into little boxes. So I cut up all my jewellery and I put them into individual coloured boxes. So when I want to work with it, I can find all my bits, even bits of brooches, different black little pieces. These are mainly my black pieces, but I cut everything up into little bits. Also, what's quite handy is having little beads. You might have little beads, or you might have buttons. Little wooden beads, and I have some buttons in here as well, which are quite useful, little buttons. So what you need to do it on is you can use any support that's strong and permanent. So you can have a piece of wood or a piece of card, stiff card, has to be stiff, or an old coaster for having your cup of tea, a little bit of a coaster. Or a piece of wood. This is a shaking piece of wood, a little bit of a heart, or a tile. Anything that you have hanging around at home you can use as a support to put your pieces on. You need a good strong glue. It has to be non-washable PVA. So I use a really strong wood glue, which is really good for it. So what I do first is, here's a piece here, I sorted all my colours out and then I glued them on. I drew my little flowers, and then what I do is I take my glue, I put it on like that. Because it's very strong glue, it'll hold it quite quickly. So the pieces go on very quickly onto the square. So I'm putting really big buttons like this. If they're big buttons, you need a big bit of glue. So I might put extra glue there to hold it. My big buttons there. And then in the middle, I can put an extra blob on top of the button, and I'm going to put an extra little colour right in the middle. Let's see, I'll go for a little red. There's a little bit of glue. If I clean that off, it comes off very easily, and then you have all the bits on. So these are all my different little beads and my little buttons. Here's one I did on a tile. It was a little plastic coaster, and I used lots of fun little bits to make a little flower. I did a little heart. It says sending love. I have a tile here, so I put a big button, then I put glue and put a little bead in the middle. And remember, the white glue, that disappears when it dries, so it doesn't matter if you see it. Then I just do, you can make a mark with a pen or go straight on with the glue. I put my glue on. For little hands, you could use a little brush to make sure that they put it on properly, and put it on each tile if you want. I put it onto the tile directly rather than onto the bead directly. So I'm just placing these in, and you have to let it dry for about 20 minutes to make sure it's permanently dry, so that you can then go on. There's a little bit coming here, and then I take just a little line like that, which I'm going to put onto that. I'm going to take my little beads. Here's my beads here. These are kind of handy, and I might put just a little yellow stem coming down, or a multicolored stem. Might be a bit of fun. So a little green and a little bit of yellow. Now, because these aren't sorted out beforehand, you see how it takes a little bit longer to do it? So it's better if you have it sorted out beforehand, because then you're looking for your colours. And I put a blob here, blob here, blob here, blob, blob, and I then will choose maybe a little orange to go in the end. So I put my orange pieces here and here, blob, blob. But you can use any colour. I mean, the fun of this is you use all your bits. And it's fun going through all the stuff that you would throw away. But maybe you can make something that's a memory. Maybe it's something where you have jewellery from your mum, or you have jewellery from somebody, and you've never known what to do with it. So you could make a little object. You could do a shape or just an abstract form using the colours. So it's just a little bit of fun. And if you have a pen, a permanent marker, or you use a Posca pen, you can actually write a little note on the top of it. So there's an idea how to use all your recyclables. Have fun and go for it.